Yeah, okay. Good evening, all. My name is Kirti Kaushik. I am a trainer of your AWS associate level, and there is another trainer called Sunil. He was going to teach you like Python. The classes will start Python also from tomorrow onwards, but today I'm going to start like AWS. Okay, this all about like Python and the combination of Python and AWS. It will going to around duration 45 days. So each day it will be going to 2 hours. So like the timings is not fixed as of now. We will definitely update you, but as of now, the today demo session is was 8 to 9 p.m. So tomorrow in the group, I'm going to update the two timings like Python and AWS timings. Okay. So coming to AWS. Okay. So first of all, we'll go through the content part and then we'll start our introduction. Okay. So for that, in this training, you are going to get live trainings and also recording and PPTs lifetime access also, and self-learning Linux commands and AWS dump and AWS documents, sample resume more than 12. Okay, more than 12 resumes we are going to send to you for your reference purpose. And at last, we are going to do two projects, like one is project one and one is project two, which is used in the real-time project also. Okay, not a problem. And at last, we are going to share you AWS interview questions more than it will be like 200 questions will be in the like in the point of real-time world. Okay. Now coming to introduction. So first we will going to see introduction part, introduction to cloud computing. In this we are going to cover introduction to cloud computing and service models and etc. And after that we are going to cover the Linux command. After that we are going to start what we call compt, and also after that compute, compute. And after that completion of the compute, then we'll move to the storage after identity access management. This all service comes under only AWS. Okay. And after that, we are going to start AWS command line interface, that is known as CLI, and AWS PowerShell, like VPC, Virtual Private Cloud, Amazon Virtual Private Cloud. And after that, analytics after Route 53, AWS Certificate Manager, database, and security options, application service, monitoring tools, migration and transfer. See, all nowadays, each and every MNC companies are migrating their projects into on-premises into cloud. Okay. See, for example, let us take Cognizant company. In the Cognizant, we have like LFG, like banking sector. Okay. Just a second. Okay, fine. I will go a little bit slower. Okay, fine. Okay. So, for example, now I will going to explain you in the real-time world in the Coggen company. Now, like Sunil sir is working in the Coggen company. He is a banking client like Lincoln Financial Group. See, before that, okay, before like he was joined in 2023. Before that, the whole banking application is running on IBM mainframes. Okay, it is a server, like it's on-premises server. So now they are migrating to the cloud. Okay, they are migrating to cloud, means public cloud. Okay, they were migrating to public cloud. But what is the advantage between like on premises and why they are converting into like public cloud? Okay, because they, first of all, there is cost efficiency, like they will be low cost. There is no maintenance, there is power bill, there is nothing. Okay, there will be more, less maintenance cost. Okay, first thing they are. And also accessibility. In the world, wherever you go, you can access that particular service. Okay, this is the main example. Then there are lot of advantages we are going to see today. Okay, in the introduction part. So after that, migration and transfer, we will see how to migrate one platform to the another platform. And also at last, we are going to AWS billing cost management. And last, we are going to see like AWS project 1, VPCC2, and AWS project 2, S3 and Route 53. This is all the course content. And this course content also I am going to share in our group. Okay, don't bother that. Definitely, I am going to share in the group. So now tell me that how many members do you know about regarding cloud? Like what is meant by cloud? Just normal, like మీకు ఏమి తెలుసో దాన్ని మట్టిగా చెప్పండి. ఫైన్. సో మీకు మీకు ఎంత తెలుసో నాకు కూడా ఒక ఐడియా వస్తుంది కదా, సో దట్స్ వై. బట్ డోంట్ థింక్ డెఫినెట్లీ ఐ విల్ కమ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ది స్క్రాచ్ నుంచి నేను మొత్తం చెప్తాను. జస్ట్ మై అవేర్నెస్ కోసం. ఓకే, నా అవేర్నెస్ కోసం. లైక్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు ఆస్కింగ్ యూ దట్ మీకు ఎవరికైనా క్లౌడ్ గురించి ఐడియా ఉందా? You can unmute yourself, okay? Definitely మీరు speak అవ్వాలి. I mean you need to talk in the class. Definitely you can unmute yourself and speak out, please. Any one of you. I mean, three of you, sorry. Three of you. You can chat also. No, sir, I didn't know about any cloud. Okay, fine, fine. Okay, so now we will going to start our introduction class. Hmm, like this is our PPT. So, if you have any doubts, just a second. Acha, acha, okay, okay. Yeah, if you have any doubts, at the end of the class, I will give 15 minutes to rectify your doubts. So meanwhile, in the middle, don't interrupt. Okay. At the last, definitely we will interact any doubts having regarding cloud and any doubts having like course content. I mean course process after completion of course. What will go into the process? Who will create your resumes and how to going to upload it into the Naukri Pro, I mean portals and LinkedIn profiles. And at last, we will use like some AI tools for the interview. I will explain it the last, but as of now, we are going to start introduction part. So before going to the AWS service, like Amazon Web Service, we need to know like what is cloud computing. Okay, first you need to know cloud computing. So then only we can go through the AWS service. Okay, AWS, I mean Amazon Web Service. Okay, so first the terms actually the text was merged, sorry for that. When I am sharing in the group, the text will be like resorted, but as of now when I creating, I have forgot to see that text was merged. See here, you can see that reliever 2. Okay, when I'm sharing to in the group this PPT na, definitely I will sort out this rectifiers. Okay, and the terms of cloud refers to a network or internet. In other words, we can say that cloud is something which is present to remote location. Cloud can provide services overall public and private network. Okay, see, let me explain you very in a simple way. Okay, so this definition explains that, see, in the cloud, we have two parts. One is public and one is private. Okay. So in the public we can use like everyone can use like everyone can use their services. See, for example, let me open new tab. Like what we call let us Amazon. Amazon, and we if you want to purchase any laptop or mobile phone, or you any shopping things, you are going to like use Amazon. See, basically Amazon, it is a service. In this service you are going to purchase some products or something items, a dress item, fancy or electronics or whatever may be. Basically it in a survey providing customer providing a product. So like that only in the cloud computing, okay, in the cloud computing they have two types of services. One is public service and one is private service, that is known as networks. In the cloud terms they we call as networks. So here, just a second. Mm. So the terms cloud refers to network or internet. See, by using cloud, okay, for example, okay, let me explain very clearly. For example, you have created on banking website, okay, you have created excellent like let assume that SBI Bank has been created, your internet banking has created, okay. So now you need to deploy. Okay, before cloud, I mean before cloud like Amazon cloud or Azure, before cloud there are everyone having on premises cloud. See, cloud is nothing but is in a server. Okay, na server like mana PCs elano ikkada servers ante em ledandi. Like, see, let me explain you very clearly. For example, hmm, ikkada white page, sorry, okay, just a second. Hmm. For example, ఇంత ముందు మన we have our computers, right? మనకు ఒక పీసీస్ ఉండేది, లైక్ ఇట్ విల్ బి ఇన్ ది ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ ఓకే, లైక్ మనకు మానిటర్ పీసీ లైక్ కీబోర్డ్ దేర్ విల్ బి నా. సో లైక్ సిపియూలో ఏముండేటిది? So there will be RAM, right? Next hard disk, and after processor. So we used to call it is a CPU, right? But coming to the AWS, whether coming to the cloud, not only AWS, whether coming to the cloud, this is known as server. Okay, but manalakka 4 GB RAM, 8 GB RAM ఉండదు. It going to starts from 16 to like 256 GB RAM. Okay, it will be like starting from 1 TB. Okay, 1 TB to like 1 PB perabyte. Like it seems like 1 PB means 1000 TB. Okay, 1000 TB. 1 PB means is relevant to the 1000 TB. And also there will process like మనకి ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇన్ జనరల్ డైలీ పర్పస్ మనకి ఏముంది i3 ఉంటది, i5 ఉంటది, ఆర్ ఎల్స్ i7, అండ్ మోస్ట్ హై ఎండ్ వచ్చేసరికి there will be i9 processor, right? So but in coming to the cloud management, okay, whether coming to the cloud services, they are going to use like Intel like what we call, they will contact to the processor management team, and they were going to explain the configuration. So మనలక్క i5 లు i7 i9 లు ఉండవు అందులో. Okay, there will be won't be like i7 i9, there more than that. Okay, i9 కన్నా high end processor ఉంటది, because they need to run 24/7. Okay, they need to run 24/7. See, for example, మీకు బాగా మంచి ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్తాను. In before, like let me erase this first of all, this all things. Yeah, got it. Okay, done. So in before, when you observe or when you hear that, మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా like bank SBI bank వెళ్ళుంటే, sometimes in like in around like 2018, 17, 2016, so on that particular years, okay, so వెళ్ళుంటే they used to know like bank server down అయింది, ప్లీజ్ ఒక గంట ఇంకా రండి అంటారు. Because on the time SBI అనేది దే ఆర్ రిలైన్ ఆన్ ప్రిమిసిస్ సర్వర్స్, అంటే జస్ట్ వాళ్ళ ఓన్ సర్వర్స్ మీద డిపెండ్ అయి ఉన్నారు. అంటే దేంతో లైక్ ఎలాంటి క్లౌడ్ యూజ్ చేయలేదు, ఎలాంటిది ఎక్కడ ఏం యూజ్ చేయలేదు, జస్ట్ ఏంటంటే దే హ్యావ్ యూస్ దేర్ ఆన్ ప్రిమిసిస్ సర్వర్. సో అందుకనే కరెక్ట్ మెయింటెనెన్స్ ఉండదు, కరెక్ట్ గా సిస్టమ్ యాక్సెస్ రావు, ఊకే హ్యాంగ్ అవుతా ఉంటే, అండ్ 24/7 సర్వర్స్ కి ఎప్పుడు ఏసీ అనేది ఉండాలి. సో టెంపరేచర్ షుడ్ బి నార్మల్, లైక్ అరౌండ్ 30-40 ఉంటే దే కెనాట్ హ్యాండిల్ ది అప్లికేషన్స్ కానీ వాటర్ ఇట్ మేబీ హార్డ్వేర్ కూడా అంత ఇంటరాక్ట్ అవ్వదు. సో ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ద టెంపరేచర్ షుడ్ బి నార్మల్ అండ్ వెరీ కూల్, 24/7 ఏసీస్ ఉండాలి. అండ్ ఆల్సో చాలా మంది మెయింటైన్ చేయలేవు. సో అలాంటి చాలా మంది ఇష్యూస్ వచ్చాయి, చాలా కస్టమర్స్ అందరు డ్రాబ్యాక్ అయ్యారు, చాలా మంది అకౌంట్స్ అన్ని క్లోజ్ చేసుకున్నారు బికాస్ ఆఫ్ దిస్. సో దెన్ స్లోలీ ఎస్బీఐస్ మూవ్ టు ది మైగ్రేటెడ్ టు ది క్లౌడ్. సో ఇప్పుడు లైక్ మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా వెళ్ళండి ఎస్బీఐకి, ఏ టైంకి అయినా వెళ్ళండి, ఇప్పటికి ఎప్పుడు డౌన్ టైం రాదు, ఎప్పుడు సర్వర్ అనేది ఐ మీన్ ఏ అప్లికేషన్ చేసినా, ఏ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఏటీఎం అప్లై చేయాలని ఏమంటే ఆన్ ది స్పాట్ లో చేస్తారు, మనకి ఇంటర్నెట్ బ్యాంకింగ్ కావాలి, ఇంటర్నెట్ బ్యాంకింగ్ ఎమ్మడే చేస్తారు. సో యాజ్ ఆఫ్ నౌ వెన్ యూ కంపేర్ టు ది ప్రీవియస్ ఎస్బీఐ, నౌ ఎస్బీఐ they are more enhanced. Okay, there are more, and because their applications are moved to the AWS, I mean their applications was migrated to the AWS. Okay, like this is the advantage of AWS, like I mean cloud, not only AWS, like whole cloud part. So like that. Now coming to our PPT part. So like we by what is the advantage of cloud means, we can access from anywhere throughout world with the internet. Okay, that is the main point to note you that by using cloud, any application, whether banking application, whether a Netflix application, whether a Prime, whether it is an OTT or whether it is a website, whatever it may be, just if you have an internet in the worldwide, you can access that particular application when the application is deployed on the cloud only, or not on premises. Okay, not on premises, it should be deployed on the cloud. ఎప్పుడైతే ఒక అప్లికేషన్ ని క్లౌడ్ లో పెడతారా, వెదర్ అది ఏడబ్ల్యూఎస్ అయినా కానీ, అజూర్ కానీ, గూగుల్ జీసీపీ కానీ, ఏదన్నా కానీ, సో అప్పుడు ఏంటి, ఆ పర్టికులర్ టైంలో యూ కెన్ యాక్సెస్ దిస్ ఓల్డ్ అప్లికేషన్ via internet in wherever in your world. Okay, మీరు వరల్డ్ ఎక్కడ ఉన్నా యాక్సెస్ అవ్వచ్చు. బట్ వెన్ కమింగ్ టు ఆన్ ప్రిమిసిస్, ఇక్కడ నీకు ఇందా నుంచి ఆన్ ప్రిమిసిస్ అంటున్నా. వాట్ ఈస్ మెన్ బై ఆన్ ప్రిమిసిస్? సి, ఆన్ ప్రిమిసిస్ అంటే ఏం లేదండి. ఇప్పుడు సి ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్తాను. యాక్చువల్లీ ఇది ఒక్కటే అయిపోండి. ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ నేను చెప్తాను. ఓకే. జస్ట్ ఆన్ ప్రిమిసెస్ పాయింట్ మేక్ ఏ రిమెంబర్ ఇన్ యువర్ మైండ్ like on premises point. Definitely I'm going to explain in the few minutes. Okay, wait for few minutes. And now coming to the features of cloud. So I'm not going to discuss like 10 features of cloud now, but as of now I'm going to explain some few important things. First of all is security, and second one is pay as you go, and third one is availability. Okay, so remaining things, so upcoming classes I'm definitely going to cover the remaining services, I mean remaining features. So first coming to security, it is highly secure, no one can hack the like cloud computing services. Okay, whether it go whether it's CGP or Azure or Amazon or so whatever it may be. So no security, I mean no ethical no hacking has been registered in the cloud computing still now. Okay, now till now any application deployed in the cloud does not hacked by the hackers. So it is highly secured. When you deploy your application in the cloud, it will going to protect multiple layers. Definitely in upcoming session we will see in the security part. Coming to the content, where it will be, yeah, in the security options we are going to see how to secure an application, whether it may be website or whether it may be some banking application or whether it may be app or whatever it may be which is deployed in the cloud. How to secure that particular applications we are going to see in the particular like hands-on experience. Okay, so next one, pay as you go. So okay, now I'm going to explain the on premises. See, on premise is nothing but in the particular organization. Let us take Apple, or let us take Microsoft. Okay, let us take Amazon. So before introducing cloud, okay, before introducing cloud computing, every company has their own servers. Okay, in that own servers only they are used to keep their data, or like organizational data, whether project details or whether client applications or whether it may be something websites or whatever it may be. They are used to keep their data in their on premises server. See, I will show you like what is meant by servers. See, these are all called servers. So previous, whether before introducing the cloud computing, na, all companies, okay, all organization has their on premises servers. Like it will be like set up like this only. So if you want to build this type of huge systems, okay, like this type of huge system, racks also, and wire cables, LAN cables, and you need to have air condition 24/7. It will be going to cost 10 lakhs, more than 10 lakhs. It is very cheap and basic for the 10 lakhs. It may go like crores also. Okay, it may grow some 50 crores, 100 crores, like 150 crores. So like that. Best example that you like few days ago, like Andhra Pradesh, you have like hear the like news, right? Like Google was going to invest the data center in the Andhra Pradesh. So data centers is nothing but like this one only. They have like huge amount of PCs. Like I have explained you before now. Like they have like RAM, processor, hard disk. So these are called server. మన జనరల్ టర్మ్స్ లో ఏమంటారు, ఇది ఒక ల్యాప్టాప్ అంటారు, పీసీ అంటారు, కంప్యూటర్ అంటాం. ఓకేనా, కీబోర్డ్, మౌస్, సిపి ఉంటే కంప్యూటర్. బట్ వెన్ కమింగ్ టు ది క్లౌడ్ కంప్యూటింగ్ టర్మినాలజీ, దే నీడ్ టు ప్రొనౌన్స్ సర్వర్స్. ఓకే, so like these are called like servers. So before introducing, okay, before introducing cloud computing, every organization has their own on premises server. So to rectify this amount, so it will going to cost, see, investment 10 lakhs unte, okay, it will going to, so maintenance ki every month maintenance, power bill, air condition, and their maintenance, server ki eppudaina repair aithe particular application down అయిపోయింది, totally they are going to be down, shut down అవుతుంది. ఓకే, సో ఇవన్నీ క్యాల్కులేట్ చేసుకొని ఇవన్నీ అనలైజ్ చేసుకొని దే హ్యావ్ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ లైక్ క్లౌడ్ కంప్యూటింగ్. ఓకేనా, సో క్లౌడ్ కంప్యూటింగ్ ఏ పే హ్యాస్ యూ గో. ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ యూ హ్యావ్ టేకెన్ వన్ సర్వర్, మీరు ఒక సర్వర్ తీసుకున్నారు. ఓకేనా, లేటెస్ట్ బేసిక్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, మీరు ఒక వెబ్సైట్ క్రియేట్ చేశారు అబ్బా, యూ హ్యావ్ క్రియేటెడ్ వన్ వెబ్సైట్, యూ నీడ్ టు పబ్లిష్ టు ది పబ్లిక్. సో పబ్లిష్ చేయాలంటే ఏంటి, ఒక సర్వర్ కావాలి కదా. సో అలాంటప్పుడు యూ కెన్ యూస్ లైక్ ఏడబ్ల్యూ క్లౌడ్ సర్వర్స్. సో ఏంటి, నీకు ఎన్ని రోజులు కావాలో అన్ని రోజులు వాడుకో, నీ వెబ్సైట్ వద్దంటే తీసేసే, అంత మట్టికి పే చేయి. సో దిస్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ పే హ్యాస్ యూ గో. సి, నువ్వు ఎంత వాడుకుంటావు, వెదర్ ఇట్ మేబీ 1 hour 2 hours 3 hours, 3 hours వాడుకున్నావు ఒక సర్వర్ని, దాన్ని బట్టి పే చేసి వెళ్ళిపో అంతే. సో నువ్వు వాడినా వాడకపోయినా ఒక డే అంతా పే చేయాలి, ఆర్ ఎల్స్ నువ్వు వాడినా వాడకపోయినా ఒక వీక్, ఆర్ ఎల్స్ నువ్వు వాడినా వాడకపోయినా 1 month అంతా సబ్స్క్రిప్షన్ తీసుకోవాలి. సో దేర్ ఈస్ నో ఆప్షన్ లైక్ దట్. జస్ట్ పే హ్యాస్ యూ గో. నువ్వు ఎంతసేపు వాడుకుంటావో పర్టికులర్ సర్వర్ని, దాన్ని బట్టి బిల్ కట్టేసి వెళ్ళిపో. సో like that. For best example, in the not like that, like in the 2012 or 13, we have to use like internet cafes. ఓకే, మనకి ఇంటర్నెట్ షాప్స్లలో కెఫేస్ ఉండేటి, 30 రూపాయలు ఇచ్చి ఒక గంట వాడుకొని 20 రూపీస్ ఇచ్చి ఒక 1 hour. సో సేమ్ లైక్ దట్, యూ కెన్ యూస్ సమ్ సర్వర్స్ లైక్ పే హ్యాస్ యూ గో మెథడ్. యూ కెన్ యూస్ 1 hour అండ్ దే గోయింగ్ టు టెల్ యూ ఓకే ఒక 1 hourకి ఇంత అయింది, ఇంత కట్టేసుకోండి వెళ్ళిపోండి అంతే. సో లైక్ దట్ ఓన్లీ pay as you go has been there. Next, coming to the availability zone. So what is availability zone? See, నేను ఇందాక చెప్పాను, like using cloud, we can access anything from wherever in the world through the internet. So దానికి ఫీచర్ వచ్చే ఇది availability, not zone. Sorry, I have previously I have been pronounced like availability zone, right? So not zone, like availability. So in totally in worldwide we have like 32 exactly. I don't know. We will see in the few minutes. We will see what are the zones or what are the availabilities there in the worldwide of AWS. So we have like we have availability. So the availability is nothing but you can access anywhere world through the internet. So this is the main. These are the three things main in the cloud computing. So remaining like resource pooling, on-demand service, easy maintenance, large network access. So remaining things we are going to see upcoming classes. Okay. So now coming to second slide. So type of cloud computing. We have two types of cloud computing. What are there? One is deployment model and one is service model. So in this deployment model also we have three types. What are there? Public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud. So first we are going to see public cloud. Public cloud is nothing but which can access the public area. I mean all of us. See, when you put an application in the public server, okay, na, in the public cloud, so everyone can see who has internet na, ఎవరికైతే ఇంటర్నెట్ ఉందో, so they can access this particular application which is in the public cloud. So this is meant by public cloud. Now coming to the private cloud. So private cloud is nothing but this particular cloud is used by some particular organizations. Okay, let us take MNCs companies like Cognizant, Infosys, Microsoft, Apple, Salesforce. So this particular private cloud they were going to use in their organization. So particular this cloud cannot be accessed by the public area. I mean, like for us in the internet, they have some some random IP addresses, so they can use only in the organization part. This is meant by public cloud. So hybrid is the combination of public and private cloud is called hybrid cloud. So most of nobody can use like hybrid cloud, whether they can use public or for example any organization they're going to use private cloud. Okay. Now before that let me erase this one. Hmm. Yeah. So now coming to service model. So in service model, we have three types of model. One is IaaS, one is PaaS, one is SaaS. IaaS stands for infrastructure as a service. Don't bother, definitely in the group I will share this PPT and a full form of all the things. Okay. Now coming to PaaS, platform has a service. SaaS, software has a service. Okay. So infrastructure as a service is nothing but when you are using something services. Let us take AWS, Azure, GCP, So these are called services, infrastructure as a services. So to build, okay, to build whether public cloud or private cloud or hybrid cloud, if you want to build some certain cloud platform, okay, certain deployment model cloud platform, you need to use first of all IaaS, okay, infrastructure as a service. Like you need to approach like AWS, Azure, or CGP. So in this, you're going to use particular services. See, every cloud platform has lot of services. Okay, Azure like AWS has n number of services, Azure has n number of services, GCP has n number of services. Every platform has, okay, every platform has n number of services. So in that services, what you want to use, you can use that particular service, and you can use particular your work to complete that. Okay, so this is nothing but IaaS is nothing but like infrastructure as a service. If you want to build a private cloud or public cloud, you need to first of all you need to have IaaS, like you need to build some infrastructure. To build an infrastructure for your public cloud, you need to choose the providers of the cloud, like whether you can choose the AWS, you can choose the Azure, you can choose the GCP. Okay, so like that. Mm. Now coming to the platform as a service. Just a second. Mm. Now coming to the platform as a service. Platform as a service is nothing but if you want to deploy an application, okay? If you want to deploy an app, or if you want to deploy a website, okay? If you want to deploy a banking application, okay? So in that scenarios, if you want a application or a website or banking application, whatever it may be, so in that scenario, you going to use platform as a service. So in this platform as a service, we can deploy our applications to the public access. Okay, whether you're going to access to the public or whether you're going to access to the private, as you wish on that time, based upon the client requirement, based upon the your like project requirement. If you want to access to the public, you can use like public cloud. If you want to access to the private in the particular organization, then you can use private clouds. So if you want to deploy, okay, make this point in your brain that if you want to deploy any application, whether it may be website or whether it may be app or whether it may be any banking website or application, you need to use platform as a service. Okay, don't bother like why you, I think all of you was new to the cloud, right? By listening this public cloud, private cloud, hybrid, IaaS, PaaS, SAS na. So don't bother, just make a note all this point. Definitely I will give PDF to you in the group, and also in upcoming classes, everything like what is private cloud, what is private, what is IaaS, everything, each and everything I'm going to explain you very clearly. Okay, as of now, don't bother. This is the just introduction part. This is ever like awareness, like awareness to the క్లౌడ్. ఓకే, మీకు ఒక ఐడియా కోసం ఇవన్నీ చెప్తున్నాను. బట్ వచ్చే క్లాస్ అన్నిట్లో మీకు డెఫినెట్లీ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ పాయింట్ చాలా అంటే చాలా క్లియర్ గా చెప్తాను నేను. ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ వెరీ క్లియర్లీ. సో నౌ కమింగ్ టు SaaS మీన్స్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ హ్యాస్ ఏ సర్వీస్. సాఫ్ట్వేర్ యాజ్ సర్వీస్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ అవర్ Gmail. See, జస్ట్ సెకండ్, యా, ఇక్కడ చూసారా, లైక్ డ్రైవ్, జీమెయిల్, యూట్యూబ్, మ్యాప్స్, జెమినీ, క్యాలెండర్, న్యూస్, like photos, meetings, translate. So these are called software as a services. This comes under in the software as a service. Just ఏంటంటే ఇప్పుడు మనం యూస్ చేసే లైక్ ఈ క్రోమ్ కానీ, లైక్ దిస్ బ్రౌజర్ కానీ, ఓకేనా, వెదర్ దిస్ ఈస్ జూమ్ మీటింగ్ కానీ, ఏదన్నా దిస్ కమ్స్ అండర్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ యాజ్ ఎ సర్వీస్. ఈ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ యాజ్ సర్వీస్ ఏంటంటే ఎండ్ యూజర్, ఓకేనా, ఇది ఎండ్ యూజర్ యూస్ చేస్తారు. సో దట్ ఈస్ ఇప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ సి, మనం ఒక వెబ్సైట్ తయారు చేసాం, అది ఎండ్ యూజర్, ఐ మీన్ ఎండ్ యూజర్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ పబ్లిక్ మెంబర్స్. సో వాళ్ళు యూస్ చేస్తారు అనుకోండి, సో దాన్ని ఏమంటారు అంటే సాఫ్ట్వేర్ యాజ్ ఎ సర్వీస్. హూ యూజ్డ్ బై ది పబ్లిక్ మెంబర్స్ ఆర్ ఎండ్ యూజర్ ఈస్ నోన్ యాజ్ software as a service. Okay, so this is all about cloud introduction. Okay, now coming to the actual part of course content is called Amazon Web Services. Okay, so first go through the definition part. Amazon Web Service is a cloud computing service created by Amazon. It collects it is a collection of remote computing services like web services that through make up a cloud computing platform offered over the internet. Okay, before we have all this discussion now, it will going to provide like web services, app services, and n number of services we have like security to our applications. So like that. Okay, so now see the Amazon like AWS was started in the year of 2006. It invented huge invested, sorry spelling, invested huge in data across the global. AWS is located in 32 regions. Now we will see the regions. What are the regions? Okay, yeah, see if you observe now, if you observe here we have like map, right? See for North America, South America, Europe, Middle East, Africa, Asia Pacific, Australia and New Zealand. See, so for let us take like Asia Pacific. Okay, Asia Pacific. Okay, let us take our country. If you observe clearly, we have our India right here. So click on here, like dot. See, we have in Hyderabad, we have availability zone 3, which is launched in 2022. So look, like మీరు వినే ఉంటారు న్యూస్ like in the KTR, I mean in the when is the KCR ruling party, the KTR was launched the huge data center in the like in Hyderabad. Have you heard that news? Like me definitely all of you వినే ఉంటారు. Like in the government of the BRS, they have like invested a huge amount of data center in the Hyderabad, that is Amazon. So in the 2022, so KTR vallane we have got our data largest data center in overall South Asia. Okay, sorry, not not South Asia, in overall south side of India. Okay, south side of India, Hyderabad has huge huge data center. But now Vishakhapatnam is going to upcoming, Vishakhapatnam is going to invest like Google Cloud, which is like more greater than like Amazon Cloud data center. Okay, so like that we have some availability. If you observe clear now, like availability zones and launch year. Okay, everything at like China availability zone 3, like Malaysia, availability zones 3. So don't bother. Definitely, I will explain what is availability zones. But because before knowing the availability zone, you need to know some more concepts. So then only you can clearly get the point of what is meant by ADA, like availability zones. Okay, so as of now, just I was skipping this particular point, but after completing few classes, definitely I'm going to cover what is availability zones. Okay, so if you can, I will share this PPT. Must go through this PPT. Now, as of now, we have 120 availability zones and 38 regions. Okay, in overall world, we have 38 data centers. See, regions is nothing but data centers, ma. So like data centers. See, like this. So, ఇలా ఉంటా మనకి data centers and so like wait a second, data AWS చూపిస్తాను. See, సో లైక్ దిస్ అవైలబిలిటీ సి బొంబాయి, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ బొంబాయి మహారాష్ట్ర డేటా సెంటర్. సో ఇలా ఒక పెద్ద షెడ్ వేసి ఇందులో ఏ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఎన్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ సిస్టమ్స్ లైక్ సిపియూస్ ఉంటాయి, యాజ్ వి డిస్కస్ బిఫోర్ నా, లైక్ ర్యామ్ రోమ్ కలిపి అన్ని సిపియూస్ ఉంటాయి. సో ఇలాంటి లైక్ అవుట్స్కట్స్ లో ఉంటాయి. దిస్ విల్ బి నాట్ ఇన్ ది మిడిల్ ఆఫ్ ది సిటీ ఆర్ స్టార్టింగ్ ఆఫ్ ది సిటీ ఆర్ ఎండింగ్ ఆఫ్ ది సిటీ. ఇట్ విల్ బి అవుట్స్కట్స్ ఆఫ్ ది పర్టికులర్ ఏరియా. Okay, nearby ఎక్కడ ఉండదు, because it is has lot of noise pollution. Okay, it is very, it going to like produce a like lot of like radiation also. Okay, so that's why most of data centers will be outskirts of the area. Say, well, let us our like AWS తీసుకోండి, it will be like near like ORR దగ్గర ఉంటుంది data center. Okay na, like AWS data center office will be in the financial district, DLF financial district, Amazon office will be, but the data center will be like outer ring road side lo untadi. It will be going like it will be outside of the city. So like that, so this is known as like data center. So in below like huge number of AC air conditions ఉంటాయి, huge number of like pieces going to be run. సో ఇలా ఉంటుంది. సి ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇలా ఉంటుంది. సో ఇట్లా గ్లాసెస్ ర్యాక్స్ తో ప్రతి పీసీకి ఉంటుంది. సో మనం చేసే అప్లికేషన్ మొత్తం ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు స్టోర్ ఇన్ దిస్ పర్టికులర్ సర్వర్స్. సో ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇన్ ది వరల్డ్ వైడ్ దే గోయింగ్ టు డిస్ట్రిబ్యూట్ అస్ అలా. సో లైక్ దట్ వన్స్ నేను షేర్ చేస్తాను ఈ పీపీటీ. ఈ పీపీటీ లింక్ ఉంటుంది మీకు ఆల్రెడీ. సో ఇఫ్ యు సీ హియర్, just a second, yeah, if you see here, you are going to get this link here, like that. Now coming to AWS subscription part, we have trial versions of 12 months, but as of now this 12 months is converted into 6 months. I need to update this PPT. Okay, in previous batch kuda ide PPT cheppanu, so that's why I didn't, but as of now today, the AWS was giving 6 months of free to use their services. After 6 months they're going to charge billings. Okay, so this is all the subscription part. It is not important for you. I will because I'm going to share this PPT in your group now. Once go through the, just you can read like line by line, just fine enough. Just it is an inter subscription part, so like that only. So now coming to the leading board. So in the present market, we have first is AWS, and second Microsoft is nothing but Azure, and third cloud, and after that Alibaba, Oracle, IBM Cloud. So like that. But first three was quite important to us. So in that we are going to learn AWS service. Okay, and these are the service we are going to cover in the course. Totally we have 28 services like EC2, S3, IAM, Elastic Load Balancer, auto scaling, VPC, Route 53, like CLI, relational database, Elastic Beanstalk, Cloud Trial, SNS. So these are all 28 service you are going to cover in this particular course. Okay, each and every service అని మనకు చాలా అంటే చాలా క్లియర్ గా అర్థమైంది. ప్రతి సర్వీస్ కూడా రియల్ టైమ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ తోనే ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను నేను. ఓకేనా, థీరీ పైన థీరీ చెప్పేసి ఇట్లా పీపీటీ షేర్ చేసుకుని బికాస్ ఇంట్రడక్షన్ పార్ట్ కాబట్టి నౌ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు షేర్ ది పీపీటీస్. నేను అన్ని పీపీటీ షేర్ చేసి చెప్తున్నాను. బట్ coming to tomorrow onwards, so tomorrow onwards you're going to get into hands-on experience. Tomorrow we will see how to create an AWS account, and also we'll see the first service. Okay, we are going to start first service also. So as of now introduction part కాబట్టి just I'm going with the theory part, but tomorrow onwards అలా ఉండదు. Every topic, okay na, every topic has theory and also equivalent to the real time. Okay, not only hands on, real time hands on. సో రియల్ టైమ్ లో అసలు ఈ సర్వీస్ తో ఏం చేస్తారు, ఎలా మేనేజ్ చేస్తారు, ఓకేనా, అసలు దేనికి యూజ్ అయ్యింది ఈ సర్వీసు. సో ఎవ్రీథింగ్, ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ పాయింట్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ యూ వెరీ క్లియర్లీ. ఓకే, so like that. And also we have like AWS certification part. By choosing our course, okay, by choosing our AWS and Python course, you can eligible for the AWS certified cloud partner, or and also AWS solution architecture. See, in the starting our course, in the starting our course we have mentioned call, this course is AWS architecture associate course. Okay, so you can write by after completion of this course, you can easily crack and get the certificate of AWS certified solution architecture. Okay, you can easily get this part. And also if you want to get more detail, or if you want to jump total professional into the cloud side na, you can go to the developer associate, and you can go this is ops administrator, and you can go solution professional, you can go like DevOps engineer. So in that you can choose one specialized specialty, like a specialized, like if you want to go with machine learning part, AWS and machine learning, you can choose machine learning. So like that. Okay, so these are the certificates. And coming to the last PPT, by choosing our course we are going to provide live and training recordings, and recordings has lifetime access. First only saying మీకు recordings lifetime access ఉంటుంది. And also every class అయిపోయాక మీకు recording within 1 hour, and also including that recording PPT కూడా మీకు అటాచ్ వస్తుంది. So after that you are going to get documents and DevOps sample resumes, also interview questions and lot of things. Okay, definitely I'm going to explain you. So this is all about introduction part of the cloud. Okay, so